Hello, everyone, and welcome to our second HGW webinar. In our previous webinar, we have discussed the smart account, the basics of the smart account. In today's session, we will be talking about the smart licensing. Let me represent you myself first. My name is Buriana, and I'm part of the High Touch Licensing Experience team for more than 2 years already. In today's session, we'll be talking about our team, what we do, and our scope of the team. Then we will cover the traditional versus smart licensing topic, how to manage the smart licenses. Of course, we will provide you with a portal demo. And last but not least, we'll be covering the available support channels. With that being said, let's talk about for our team. Our vision is to adapt our customers to use their smart account and their smart licensing to become more self-sufficient with the Cisco licensing world. You can see also our mission is to enhance the licensing knowledge of our customers. Please be advised that our team is free of cost. What needs to be done is just you as Cisco internals to connect with our team, and we will be engaged. We are a team of 20 team members globally. Yes, we are a multinational team. We have, up to now, we have more than 3,000 engagements in total with 24,000 hours of trainings and demo and facilitations. We can help you in 4 different languages with English, Spanish, French, and Japanese. Also, we are working with different type of customers from enterprise and public sector to federal and military customers. Please be advised that our engagement can last a bit long, more than 90 days. You can see that here on the screen, we have engagements 1%. When we talk about consolidations, consolidation means when a customer has multiple accounts and the customer would like to consolidate them to one. It takes a bit more time because we need to do the analysis, we need to prepare the action plan that should be taken from the Cisco side, from the customer side, etc. And this request might take a bit longer. But normally, you can see that in 47%, our trainings and demos are covered in the 30 days. All right. And with that, let's cover what is actually in our scope. Whenever you would like to have a smart onboarding session to your customers, we are the team to engage with. If you're seeking for a smart account, smart licensing demo, guidance, and best practices, here we are talking about consolidations, restructuring, best practices of a smart account, right? Also, when we talk about license conversion and migration, here mostly we are focusing when our customers are upgrading their environment. You know that running on the latest version requires smart licensing, and here we are focusing to prepare our customer how to convert their licensing, because with the different type of licenses we have different type of conversion. It can be migration, it can be an upgrade as well. As a reference, I can say the ICE license upgrade, for example. It's not a simple pack conversion or device conversion process. It is an upgrade. Then whenever you need session related to MySysco entitlement to enterprise agreement, smart license using policy, really hot topic those days because there are many confusions. How to exchange the RAM reports, whether to select the push report or pull report model, how to download the acknowledgement file, right? All those concerns can be addressed to our team, and we will try to assist as best as we can. Training on the new licensing features. You know that Cisco is evolving all the time, the smart account and smart licensing as well. We have many new features coming in the upcoming months, as well as recently we have some new license smart account features implemented, and then strategic questions and utilization support channels. As Abhinav said earlier, please feel free to join our HTOE chat room. There we have more than 1,300 people. On a daily basis, we receive different kind of questions. You can share your experience, you can share your struggles as well. Please feel free to join our group. Well, with that, let me give you a bit some examples how we can help, or how you can reach out whenever you hear a question from the customer coming, like how to find my licenses. This is something that I believe that most of you are hearing on a daily basis. What are tips for user management? Here we are the team to advise on the structure, on the best practices, how to structure the account, whether a nested virtual account structure or flat virtual account structure will work for this customer. Also, what happens when my licenses expire is something also that we hear on a daily basis. What are license reporting options available within the CSSM? Could you train my customer on new licensing feature? And the answer of all those questions is yes. We are the team to assist over here. Please do not hesitate to reach out. This is our dashboard. And on the end of the session, we will quickly go through our dashboard as well, just to show you how to raise your requests. Of course, we can help with something, but there are some things that they are not in our scope. And those are requests and escalation concerning our L2 team, our TAC teams, when it comes up to ordering or purchase some licenses. Any requests or escalations related to the enterprise agreement or to the True Forward, we are not the team that can help you. You will be definitely redirected. And also specific technical platform, product-specific questions we are referring to, because we are not a technical team. Also, something to mention, we are not a support team as well. What we do, we can provide our customers with guidelines. All right, in the real struggle, the traditional licensing, well, a bit of a background with the traditional licensing and why actually it wasn't working that well, and our customers complained a lot in the past years. Actually, in the past, we delivered our licenses either on a CD or on a list of paper, or we assigned those licenses which were coming with product authorization keys, so-called PACs. We used to assign those PACs to a person who has a CCOID. And if I'm an employee in company M and I have multiple licenses assigned under my CCOID, and I'm a system engineer and I'm operating with those licenses, everything is fine up to now. But one day I didn't appear at work. I didn't provide any details, why I'm leaving, where I'm going, and so on and so forth. And actually no one within the company knows what I used to have associated under my CCOID, right? It was only me. There were many, many licenses unfulfilled, right? Unfulfilled means that they are not in use, and no one knows about its existence. They're somewhere in the cloud.
ما ولفتيهمش لاباس لي ما درتهمش.
Would you like to ask something? All right, thank you. They were saying they were somewhere in the cloud, and no one knows, yes, as I said, the existence of these licenses. Also, it's kind of a difficult process to fulfill a PAC on a device. First of all, you need the PAC itself, you need the PAC credentials, you need the node log information of the device. Please be advised over here that When we have different kind of products, we have different kind of node lock information. When we have a CCX device, this is the MAC address. When we have an ISR router, this is the UDI information. When we have CUCM, for example, another voice product, we have the license request file. Right? For each device, there is a different node lock information, and the customer should know the node lock information. Yeah, this is a bit difficult. And what will happen? We need to assign a single pack to a single device, and then we will receive a license file, and what we need to apply or to install this license file on a device. Okay, that's fine for one device, right? Imagine that we have 100 devices, and we need to do this over and over again, right? That's why we somehow evolved to smart licensing model. The licenses won't be associated under a CCOID, but to a company smart account. And the smart account administrators, actually we'll be talking about the user roles in the next slides, but just for your information, there are administrators in the account that will decide who will have access to what. The smart account is very easy to work with. Our customers can see all the licenses. They can pull a report from the entire smart account. I will be showing how exactly this is being done from the portal itself. Then you can see that they are company specific. They're unlocked, meaning that in case of an RMA, once the device is being removed, a new one can immediately start to consume those licenses, and you can see that we have a complete view on a single platform. A few words about the smart account and the virtual account. As I said, this is our second session. In our first session, you can find the recording in our dashboard as well, but in our first session, we covered the smart account topic. For those of you that haven't participated, high-level overview, this is the place where actually our customers can see all their licenses. They can see the device consumption, the license consumption, and actually we have different type of smart accounts. We have customer smart account as well as partner holding account. Also, the smart account can be structured in virtual accounts. This is absolutely customer's decision to organize them by business unit, product type, geolocation, or as the smart account will serve them in a better way. User roles, as I said, we will be covering the user roles as well. The smart account approver, smart account administrator, smart account user, virtual account administrator, and virtual account user. Those 5 roles exist in the smart portal. The smart account administrator is the one at the top level of the hierarchy. This is actually like the boss of the account, right? The smart account administrator can create and manage a smart account and all the virtual account. Again, and this is the person who provides user access as well as can remove people if they're no longer part of the company. Also, the smart account administrator can accept any smart license agreements, term and of services. This is the only one thing that the smart account approver role actually is responsible for approving the license agreements. But because the smart account administrator can do that as well in the last 2 years, now the smart account administrator is at the top level. Then we have a smart account users. The smart account users, they can manage licenses within the virtual accounts, but they don't have the ability to operate or to administrate, let's say, the account, meaning that they cannot touch the structure, they cannot transfer, they cannot remove or add additional people, they cannot add virtual accounts, right? They can operate with the licensing. They can transfer licenses between all the virtual accounts, but This is it. They cannot work on the manage account section, which I will show you in the upcoming minutes. Virtual account administrator and virtual account user is actually absolutely the same thing as a smart account administrator, but on a virtual account level. The virtual account user is also the same, but on a virtual account user level. All right. And now, what is a smart licensing? The smart licensing is a flexible software licensing model that simplifies the way you activate and manage licenses across your organization. What you have purchased, what do you use, whether you're sufficient of licenses or not, whether you need to buy additional hardware and to see if you have enough licenses, or you're already insufficient and you need to purchase some more licenses. Yes, all this information is provided in the smart account, and the person can find everything by himself and prevent from over costs. Dispelling myths about the smart licenses and the smart account, they are interchangeable. No, actually the fact is that the smart account is the container, whereas the smart license is a type of a license. Cisco can pull my network and send down commands because I enabled smart licensing. No. With Cisco Smart Software Licensing, communications can never be initiated by Cisco. Then we have the smart license shows the details of customer business interaction data, type of network traffic, innovations, etc. No. With smart license, Cisco only receives the serial number, the account ID, and the product ID. Very easy is the managing a smart license. Once an order is being placed, there is a place where the smart account should be precised. A virtual account is an option if the customer would like to receive their licenses directly in a particular virtual account. This is something that our customers can do. Then they can view the license pool in the CSSM, register a device in order to establish the connection between the device and the portal itself, the smart account. The customer needs to register their devices. Here, I should mention that we are not talking about the smart license using policy-enabled products, right? We are talking about the smart licensing model. And then the devices will start to consume all the licenses that they need. With that being said, let's jump on the portal itself, and we will be talking about for the Manage Smart Account section and the Smart Software Manager. The Manage Smart Account section is the one where the structure is being made, is actually the place where all our smart account administrators are working on. A few words, the account properties tab will give us the account domain, which is very important, the smart account name, as well as the account ID. Please keep in mind that changing the smart account name and the domain is possible. What we cannot change is the account ID. Account ID matters at the end of the day. And recent requests are coming in. Customers are changing their domain, even though they are unique, as well as the smart account name. They would like to change the domain. It is possible, but the account ID is the one which is the most important, because all the orders are actually tied to the account ID. And here, let's open one bracket. Yes, our account team they do select the account domain and or the account name, but this has been synchronized with the account ID. Then we have the virtual accounts. As I said, here is the place where we can create our structure, either to have a flat virtual account structure or nested virtual account structure. This is something that if a customer has questions on, please do not hesitate again to connect with our team. We can propose different type of structures, and we will explain this to our customers as well. Then the users tabs, this is the tab where actually we can add users, respectively remove users, also to create user groups, because in big accounts, it's very, very convenient when we have user groups created. A few more tabs. This is related strongly to the Smart Account Administrators requests that are coming in, whether to approve or to decline access to a person that have request access to the account, notifications concerning the Smart Account or Smart license agreements, and the event log. Each tab, actually, each sub-tab has the event log within the account, and this is actually the history. Let's say here you can see everything, what has happened with this account, who has removed a person, for example, who has created a new virtual account, etc. Everything is visible in the event log tab. With that being said, on the left-hand side, you can see the Smart Software Manager, or the so-called CSSM. On the right-hand side, you see the traditional licensing section, or the LRP. Smart Software Manager is the place where all the smart licenses are located, and this is exactly our webinar for our smart licenses. We will go through the tabs as well. Alerts tab, something that we don't pay attention a lot to, but please, whenever you have a sessions with our customers, keep in mind the alerts tab, because they can say a lot. Informational alert, as the name of the alert is just to provide us with the information that some licenses were released and they're back in the pool. In this scenario, reserved licenses will return to the pool. Minor alerts are something that will warn us when a licenses will expire, or if the licenses are already expired. We can change the alert, because if we go to the Preferences tab here, this is a new feature to the Smart Account. We can actually select the licenses expiring date from 90 days to 60, 30, 14, 7, etc. You can select to receive the notification, let's say, on 60 days, right? It doesn't need to be 90 days, because you don't need that much time in order to work closely with the account team and to initiate a new order, right? Maybe you would like to receive alerts for the 60 days only, and so on. You can, and our customers also can select what they would like to. Once a license is expired, a major alert will show up in the account, and this is something that we need to take immediate action for. Here you see that when the license expires, actually, we will see a license insufficiency in the account, or when a product instance failed to renew or failed to connect to the account. Also, this is something that we need to check. We need to investigate why this happened, what has happened, and just to take the correct action. Inventory tab is the place where all the licenses are located. Here we have 4 sub-tabs. The General tab is the place where we can create a new token. This is how the token looks like, a string with symbols and letters. Once a token is copied and pasted on the CLI, the device will be registered with the account. By copying and pasting the token, we say to the device, hey device, please go to this account and start to consume all the licenses that you need from this virtual account. One note is that if we would like to have the device registered to a particular virtual account, we need to create a token from the account. right? From the drop-down menu, we need to select the account where we would like to register the devices to, and where actually the device will find the licenses needed. On the licenses tab, we can see all the licenses related to this virtual account only. A feature that I really like to use is the show license transactions. Imagine if this one is disabled, we don't have any details over here. That's why I always like this one to be enabled. If this one is not enabled on the account, from the preferences tab, I will show you once we go to this tab how to enable it if the customer doesn't have it enabled. The privilege is that we can now expand and we can see the license transactions for this license, whether it is coming from a pack conversion or from a sales order. We can see all the details related to the license in this section. Also, something important is the expiration date, which we are able to see. Very easy to transfer licenses from one virtual account to another. Clicking on the actions, and we can transfer the licenses to another virtual account. Something important is that I need to have access in the source account and into the destination account. If I don't have access to the destination virtual account, I won't be able to transfer licenses. So in order to transfer licenses, I need to have access to both accounts. Also, transferring licenses between one virtual account to another is easy, right? However, transferring licenses from one smart account to another requires the help of the Global Licensing Operations team. They are the team to assist with the license transfer from one smart account to another. Even though the customer is smart account administrator to both accounts, it still requires the help of the Global Licensing Operations team. The product instance tab. Here, this is a demo account, yes, and we cannot see any devices registered. Here, I believe that this colleague has some devices registered. Yes, it will give us the information. It will give us the host IDs and whether the licenses are reserved or not. Here, what we see that this device failed to renew. So if you see this kind of alert in a customer smart account, please notify them and tell them that they need to take some actions for it. If they would like to transfer devices from one virtual account to another, it's also possible by clicking on the transfer button, or they can remove or to rehost licenses from a failed product. This is strongly for the SLR process. Again, we have the event log tab, the history of the smart account, as I said. With that, let's go to the convert to smart licensing.
Oriana, if I may interrupt you, sorry. I see a question on chat around somebody not being able to see the smart software licensing option on the web page. Do you want to quickly touch on that bit as well? That not everybody will see the same view that you see. Depending on the kind of view they have, there will be different options appearing.
Exactly. This was something that I would cover on the preferences tab. Yes, please be informed and advised that I have a Cisco administrator access, and that's why I have different view from the one that you see, also different view from the smart account administrators and the smart account user respectively. There might be some tabs that you're not able to see. There might be some configurations in the preferences tab that you cannot disable, right? I'm referring to, for example, the specific license reservation, the universal license reservation as well. This is something that if you have just smart account user access to the account, you won't be able to see, right? If you're smart account administrators, you will be able to click here to receive a daily email summary with all the details. Of course, you can filter them. Maybe you don't need all of those notifications, or maybe you are concerned only for 2-3 accounts, even though you're a smart account administrator, you would like to receive alerts only for a few accounts. Also, you can check them over here and to click on save. By doing it, you will receive alerts and notifications directly in your email, and you will take the action that you need. And yes, the view is a bit different from the one maybe that you have. The license conversion process. Yes, we'll be providing the presentation after the webinar. Also, the recording will be uploaded in our dashboard. Convert packs is something very for the process straightforward. Whenever we have a device upgrade to smart enable version, this is the place where our customers should go. This is the place where we can navigate our customers to convert their packs into smart licensing. Very straightforward process. What we need to do is just to select the virtual account, then we will have the review and confirm, and then we will click on submit. Well, what is the difference between convert packs and convert licenses, right? You might say, okay, Brianna, in the beginning you said that actually the packs are traditional licenses, but now we have convert licenses, right? The difference is that some licenses are pre-installed on the device, meaning that they are not coming under a pack. They are just pre-installed, factory pre-installed, and in order to see those licenses into the portal, we need to have the devices assigned to the portal. Otherwise, those licenses won't be visible. Once a device is assigned, you will be able, as well as our customers, will be able to see the licenses that are installed on these devices. Again, straightforward, convert licenses, choosing the correct virtual account, and then click on submit. Conversion history, actually, this is related to the device-led conversion process. And yes, we have another type of licenses. And here I'm referring to the right to use licenses. Those licenses, they're embedded on the devices, and they are not visible neither in the CSSM, into the Cisco Smart Software Manager, nor in ERP, the traditional section of the smart account. Those can be tracked actually via different type of commands, either show license or show license all, and into the device output, we will be able to see what type of license this device currently has. Once we upgrade these devices that are using the RTU licenses, we will need to convert those licenses to smart, because the customer is eligible, because the customer is entitled for those licenses. They are perpetual, right? We need to make sure that the enable all on all virtual accounts is enabled, and then the customer will simply perform the device-led conversion process. Reports tab. Here, our customers can run a report with all the licenses actually in a consolidated view with all the licenses that they have in the smart account. Yes, most of you know that it's not coming in a user-friendly style, not user-friendly format, but our team is working on that, and very soon we'll surprise you with something better. Again, license subscription and product instance report can be also extracted from here. Thank you. The preferences tab, we already covered it with the show license transaction details in the inventory tab is something that our customers can see. Please always make sure that this one is enabled on customers' accounts. On-prem accounts will give us all the on-prem servers synced with this account. Also, if there is something that you need to take action as a synchronization, for example, here you will see the alert. And my favorite one, to be honest, is the activity tab. As soon as you hear where are my licenses, you need to come to the Activity tab. By having the sales order, you can easily find the licenses for our customers. It's good to mention that if the licenses are traditional, you need to log into the ERP portal, because here, if we type the order number, we will have the orders only for the smart which contains smart licenses, right? If an order contains different type of licenses, by that I'm referring to smart licenses as well, traditional licenses. In this Activity tab, the smart licenses will be shown. In ERP, the traditional licenses will be shown. All right. And also one of my favorite, because I know that you also don't know who can help you with what. And you're also confused because there are so many licensing teams within Cisco. But in our session today, we try to cover what we can support you with, how we can assist to our customers. Let's go through them again. Any license portal demos, any restructuring of the accounts, you can engage our team from our dashboard, or please feel free to join our chat room. As we mentioned earlier, there we have more than 1,300 people. And of course, everyone is sharing experiences, struggles. Please feel free to do that as well. We have the licensing support, our global licensing operations team. They work 24/7, 365 days in a year. So whenever you have any license concern, you can raise a case with the team. If needed, they will escalate it to our level 2 team, or to level 3 is our IT team. The Ask Licensing bot, who helps to address any license questions, is available as well. The access is still restricted and by invite only. Don't worry if you haven't received the invite yet. Maybe it's on its way. The licensing comms team is actually the team who is now working to improve the videos at video.cisco.com. Also, you can provide this link to our customers. And our portfolio activation specialist team, who can help our customers with the enterprise agreement onboarding. Really, really helpful team as well. And you can see some of the feedbacks that we are receiving from you. Actually, thank you for that. You can see that we have a great sense of security. We can excellent guidance our customers, and we have those work ethics, and we are trusted advisor as per ASIM. Please do not hesitate to connect with our team when you have any questions, or when you have any concerns with your customers, with their smart account, with their smart licensing. This is how our dashboard looks like whenever you log in. Here you can play a video, who we are, again, how we can help. Also, if you need to raise a request, you can do it on the right-hand corner by clicking on the drop-down menu. You will select a new request or escalation to an existing request, which is, I hope it's not the case, but you can always create a new request, and there would be more drop-down menus, and you will click on submit, and your requests will come to our smart sheet. Also, may be advised that in the next 24 hours, one of our high-touch licensing managers will connect with you and would like to set up an initial call, because this is how we work. We work with initial calls just to understand the customer's issue better, just to know whether it is our team to assist, or it could be someone else. It might look that this is a license issue, but in some scenarios, this is strongly a technical issue, and will involve the respective technical team. We won't leave you alone. As you said, as you saw earlier in the slide, we can help and we can provide as best as we can. Thank you everyone for participating in our session today, and looking forward to see your names coming with different type of requests, right? Yeah, looking forward to see you all. Thank you.
Thanks, Brianna. Thanks very much. We have an inflow of questions, and I know we have limited time right now. So I think what I'm gonna do is take a couple of questions, and to those we would not be able to get to, please be assured that we'll reach out to you within a couple of days. We generally do sessions for all regions, so we have like lots of questions to get back to. But Brianna, the first question is,
All right.
just a second, there's so many and I want to pick something. Can a large customer have multiple
Easy,
smart
please.
account?
I'm sorry, Abhinav.
Can a large customer have multiple smart account to the
Yes,
different views?
yes,
Yeah.
they
And can we
can.
really
Our
help
customers,
restructure?
exactly. Yes, they can have multiple smart accounts, but it's not considered as a best practice because mistakes are happening, and it's very difficult for our account team to select the correct smart account when there are multiple smart accounts, right? That is why we are helping our Cisco internals with the consolidation plan. And actually, we're trying to merge as many accounts as possible into one. Of course, in some scenarios, the customers, they just would like to have multiple smart accounts, and this is how they work. They can do that. We are totally fine with it. It's just our recommendation, and the best practice is to have as limited accounts as possible.
Thank you.
Thank you.
There are also some questions or suggestions on a session on on-prem. So that's part of our plan already, but thank you so much for raising it. We'll be sure to send you the invites when we schedule a webinar. There are also questions around how to request a specialist to deliver. So if you are interested in working with our team provides services free of cost. I will post the link once again. So go ahead, raise a request with our team. Because we have only a minute left now, what I'm gonna request you all is to spend a few seconds submitting your feedback. I will be reposting the link to the chat and would really love for you to share your thoughts around how you like this session and the topics. There's a specific question that allows you to pick the topic that you'd like to see coming in our next sessions. So this is your opportunity to share that with us, and we'll be able to curate our upcoming sessions accordingly. That said, we are on time and we look forward to receiving your feedback and participation in our upcoming webinars as well. Thank you very much for taking the time to join us. We really appreciate it. If you believe we are the right fit, please hop onto our website, to our SharePoint, and raise a request. Have a great day.
Thank you, everyone. Good day. Bye bye.
Bye. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye bye.
Bye bye.
Bye.